You're watching Alabama's WVUA News at 10.
Oh, beautiful, for heroes prove in liberating.
Let freedom ring on America's birthday. It's Stars and Stripes forever. Your home team has all of West Alabama's Independence Day action. Happy 4th of July, everyone. I'm Claire Huddleston. Thanks for joining us on this rainy night. We'll show you more fireworks later in the show, but first, we're going to take you to Tuscaloosa's first ever celebration on the river. WVUA's Matt McCoy has more.
Thousands of people lined up to be a part of the first ever celebration on the river.
We're very excited because my son right here, Prince, he's autistic and he loves fireworks. And so this year we decided to, save a little money with the economy being the shape that it's in. Just decided to get some tickets and just come on out and be in the crowd and be in the number.
And feel like a kid.
I enjoyed the jet flying over us.
Yes.
Love that.
Yeah. God bless the USA.
From activities for the kids to sing-alongs accompanied by the Tuscaloosa Symphony Orchestra. The celebration was a way to remember our Independence Day, and the rain didn't seem to hold anyone up.
We were watching it. It slacked off a little bit. We figured we'd take our chances. If we get rained on, it's not the first time.
I was like, whatever. As long as it's not lightning, I'm good. I love getting wet.
Reporting in Tuscaloosa, Matt McCoy.
Go USA. That's all I say.
Yeah, and roll tide.
WVUA News.
Another first of Tuscaloosa's July 4th celebration, a boat parade. The boats lined up this afternoon and floated down the Black Warrior River. They started around the Woolsey-Fennell Bridge and wrapped up past Manderson Landing. The boats were decorated with American flags and lots of red, white, and blue. Dizzy Dean Fireworks in Northport saw a business boom this evening as people were scooping up fireworks before sunset. Firecrackers, sparklers, and Roman candles seem to be this year's hottest sellers. Since July 4th fell on a Monday this year, owner Glenn Dodd says his sales were spread out over a longer period of time. He also says the weather may have factored into a last-minute fireworks rush.
People are coming even with the rain. Of course, it's a good thing. The ground being wetter is going to allow more people to feel like they can safely shoot fireworks later on today, so that's a good thing.
And if you happen to be shooting any fireworks off later this evening, the National Council on Fireworks Safety says only use fireworks outside. Always have water handy. Only use fireworks as intended. Don't try to alter them or combine them. Never relight a dud firework. And just like with driving, alcohol and fireworks do not mix. Have a designated shooter. 4th of July is also a time to acknowledge Americans who have served in the military. The Veterans of Foreign Wars Post 6022 in Cottondale and its Ladies Auxiliary hosted a barbecue today. The VFW also hosted an open house at their post and a membership drive to welcome any veterans who qualify for membership. Cottondale Post Commander Walter Turner says his post does more than many people might think.
If you're a veteran or you're a family of a veteran and you have a place to go to congregate with people who have seen the problems that you've been through and dealt with the problems that you've been through, then the good that this post could do has served its purpose at that point. But we also try to serve the community as well.
Proceeds from the barbecue will go to fund the Veterans Assistance and Community Service Program. It was a great day for a cookout until the rain came rolling in. Here's Richard Scott with a first look at your forecast.
Yeah, Claire, numerous showers and storms out there on this Independence Day, so I guess some fireworks of Mother Nature out there. Showers and storms numerous across our state. And the good news is storms dying out this evening. We lost that afternoon heating, and like clockwork, storms just fizzle out this time of the day. We're going to have more storms out there tomorrow, no doubt about that. Our Tuesday forecast by lunch, a few thunderstorms already around 90 degrees by lunchtime hour, 4 o'clock. 93. Now, numerous showers and storms develop tomorrow afternoon, just like today. But what about the rest of that forecast? How long is the rain chance going to stick around? Home team weather is coming up.
Thanks, Richard. The weather was great along Alabama's Gulf Coast this past weekend, and state officials are expecting a big week for tourism. The Gulf oil spill kept many holiday visitors away in 2010, but this year is completely different. Promoters say almost all of the 17,000 condominiums and hotels in southern Baldwin County are full. The area's 2,500 campsites are also occupied, and many guests are staying through next weekend. A Mobile native is making a documentary of the 2010 oil spill. Margaret Brown won a $25,000 grant from Whole Foods Market and AFI Discovery Channel Silver Docks Festival. The documentary will focus on the effects of the oil spill on her hometown. The working title of the film is The Great Invisible. Right now, a part of Montana looks eerily like the Gulf Coast did last spring. A crude oil pipeline burst beneath the Yellowstone River, turning the riverbanks black near Billings. It's believed about 1,000 barrels of oil leaked. The river's high water level is making the cleanup more difficult by keeping people on shore. Dozens more people joined the effort today. There were no reports of wildlife being endangered by the spill. The fate of a Florida mom accused of killing her toddler now lies in the hands of a jury. Jurors began deliberations earlier today after prosecutors wrapped up their closing rebuttal arguments. David Mattingly takes a look at the last images jurors saw before the state handed them the case.
Just minutes before this sad and tragic case was put in the hands of the jury, it looked like Casey Anthony had heard enough. The prosecution painted her as a party girl whose child got in the way and had to go. Not, as the defense claims, a loving mother whose little girl accidentally drowned in the family pool.
There's just no conceivable reason why anybody would put duct tape on the face of a dead child. I said it before. People don't make accidents look like murder. That's absurd.
In closing arguments, prosecutors used their strongest language yet, calling Anthony a pathological liar and playing this recorded phone conversation where Casey effortlessly lies to a friend about a nanny kidnapping Kaylee.
They said that the person that you dropped Kaylee with doesn't even exist.
Because, oh, look, they can't find her in the Florida database. She's not just from Florida. If they would actually listen to anything that I would have said to them, they would have had their lead. They maybe could have tracked her down. They haven't listened to anything that I've said.
The final blow, leaving the jury with these suspicious images. Casey Anthony living it up in the spotlight of a hot body contest and brandishing a new tattoo declaring the beautiful life. All in the weeks after her daughter Kaylee had disappeared.
Whose life was better? That's the only question you need to answer in considering why Kaylee Marie Anthony was left on the side of the road dead.
Casey Anthony has pleaded not guilty to 7 charges, including the first-degree murder of her toddler. If convicted, she could receive the death penalty. Jury deliberations will resume tomorrow morning. A lot of people are following the Casey Anthony trial via Twitter. The social networking site says more people are logging on to share the intimate and sometimes trivial details of their lives. Twitter says its users now post an average of 200 million tweets a day. That's up from 65 million tweets a year ago. All of those 140 character thoughts add up. Twitter says 200 million tweets mean its users are collectively writing the equivalent of a 10 million page book every day. And on a side note, Vice President Joe Biden joined Twitter today. You can follow him at VP.